So,
Please start.
so I'm a speech and language therapist, basically working with people with communication disorders. And I work for the company Neuro Hero, which is based in Dublin. And we developed an app in Hindi, which is called Meri Vani. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. So it's an app which helps people with communication disorders. So due to neurological impact, people with dementia, people with brain injuries, paralysis, children with autism. Oh, sorry. And those with developmental disabilities, they have vocabulary problems, they have word finding difficulties. So if you show them a particular item, they can circumlocate and talk about it, but they just can't say the name of the particular item. So that's what the app has done. Is its first time we have tried to make it in Hindi because it already exists in a lot of other languages. So basically, I'm going to just explain how the app works. If you look at the images on the screen, we show the image to the person, ask them what is the item that you see in front of you on the screen. Now, because of an injury to their brain or because of a developmental neurological condition, they'll circumlocate and they'll say, oh, you know, something around it, like a toaster. If you see the picture, they might say you put your bread in it and you put jam on the bread, and they can't say the word toaster. So at that time, we start giving them cues, which we even naturally do cues. We cue a person when he's stuck for a word. So similarly, we give them cues, we give them auditory cues. So we said the first sound is, it starts with the word t, and then the person might jog its memory, or it rhymes with this word, or the sound of a toaster is this. And we also ask certain specific questions, which we call semantic questions. The test is nothing new. It has always been done by speech pathologists like us, but it was always done on paper. This is the first time that we have developed an technology version of it. Also, the important thing is that this app has been field tested. It's not just been made and launched into the market. So this particular app in Hindi has got 100 pictures, and we have 850 cues. So the concept is that once the person trains on those 100 words, any new word will also be, a person will be able to self-cue, and any family members will be able to help the person to develop those cues and start finding words which is having difficulty to label and name. So why is it unique? Because we have looked at the market in India. This app is already in a lot of other languages, but in Hindi or in speech and language therapy, this is the first app that's developed in Hindi. If you look at the population of people with speech and language or communication disorders, there are 77 million people nearly from the data that we could get, and there are only hardly 3,000 or 3,500 speech and language therapists. So you can see there's a huge need, and we do not have enough therapists. The development actually happened for the app because our CEO, Aviva's husband, suffered a stroke at the age of 52. She started taking him for therapies, and as you know, the cost of therapy, you cannot take, it's a lifelong condition. So she decided she needs to find a tool that people could use and that caregivers and family members could use without having the dependency on the clinician. So it is based on a very scientific principle that speech and language therapists use. Just last one, sir. And I just want to add here that it has been trialed in a nursing home by myself in English version for clients with dementia, and it has shown very positive results, from 50 to 60% improvement in the clients who use this app. And particularly if you look at the impact that communication difficulties could have, it really is a useful and wonderful tool that can be used widely. So thank you.